Hello everyone. Welcome to Hema's Home and Garden in USA. When I first started gardening, one of the most difficult seeds to germinate used to be the chili pepper seeds. I used to sow the seeds and wait for days together. Like almost after 20-25 days, I would see a small sprout. So that was the issue I was facing, and even today I see that many people struggle to germinate chili pepper seeds. Later on, with my experience, I figured how to do it very quickly in a simple way and get abundance of harvest. So in this video, I'm going to share exactly what I do. I started the seeds on January 18th. Since chili pepper takes 3 complete months, I started this in January itself. I took a paper towel, put some seeds and sprayed some cold water, folded the paper towel and put it in the Ziploc bag and kept it in room temperature. Even with this method, it took me more than a week. So after 8 days, I opened to see if it had germinated, and I could see that the seeds just started germinating. It was just tiny white sprouts coming out of the seeds. So chili pepper do really take long time to germinate. And this was the perfect time for me to transplant. You may be wondering how come you are transplanting it so soon, but trust me, this works perfectly well. This gives me 100% success. I bought a pack of peat pots for around $4 from Walmart, and I had a square tray like this, arranged the peat pots and added nice hot water in the tray, and within like 2-3 minutes the peat pots absorbed all the water and swelled in size. It expanded almost 4 times of its original size. I know this video is not about how to add water and make the peat pots expand, but the reason why I am adding this clipping is because I just wanted to show you exactly when to transplant the tiny seeds that sprouted. So after it expanded, I waited for a bit and then touched the peat pots with my finger to see how hot it was, because remember I added hot water for it to expand, so I don't want to put the seeds in a very hot peat pot. So I touched it, and once I felt it was just warm enough, I added all the seeds, tiny seeds, into the peat pots. Once expanded, the peat pots already has a hole in it. You don't have to make any hole. You just have to take the sprouted seed and put it in the hole and gently press it. Don't press it too hard because you may end up breaking the sprout. So just press it gently, and even if you don't press it, it's fine. Just add the seed into the hole, and that's more than enough for the seed to start growing. After adding all the seeds into the peat pots, for the next 2 months, the plants grew in the same peat pots in the same tray. Trust me, these peat pots are more than enough for the next 2 months. You don't have to change the plants into a bigger pot, and the plants can grow very well in the same peat pots for the next 2 months. So once it started growing leaves, I started adding water mixed with fertilizer, because the peat pots doesn't have any nutrients in it and the plants need some nutrients to grow. You don't have to mix fertilizer every time you water it. Just once a month is good enough. And after that, since the plants were growing indoors, I kept the tray inside a clear closed comforter case so that it gives enough humidity for the plants to grow well. So by the end of March, I had the pepper plants of this size. So this is the size you want before you start planting it outside in the garden. And 1 week before you plant it outside, keep the seedlings every single day in direct sunlight for 1 or 2 hours so that it gets used to it. It is called hardening of the seedlings, and after that you can plant it outside. By June 15th, my pepper plants were ready for harvest. Imagine harvesting peppers from June 15th until the end of October. You have a long harvest period where you can keep harvesting lots and lots of peppers for the next 4 to 5 months. Another tip to get abundance of harvest is plant it in the hottest part of your garden and water it frequently. And don't forget to add fertilizer once a month. I always use fish fertilizer mixed with water and water it once a month so that the pepper plants gets enough nutrients and produces abundance of peppers. So start your seeds 2 or 3 months before your season begins and keep harvesting lots and lots of peppers all through the season. I hope this video is interesting and informative to all of you. If you like my videos, please consider subscribing. Wishing you all a wonderful growing season. Thank you all for watching.